and welcome to another video tutorial for Paramics Discovery version 25. My name is Malcolm Calvert, I'm the Director of Paramics Microsimulation, and thanks for joining us again today to hear about some improvements we've made to Paramics Discovery in this latest version. And these improvements today are all about model management, ways that it's now easier to open your models, to access different files, to see details of your license, and also to access more support via our help menu. So let's jump straight in and see how these improvements work. So to demonstrate these improvements today, I'm going to look at a Paramics Discovery version 24 model and a version 25 model. And looking at those side by side is really the easiest way to see the improvements that we've made. So on the screen in front of me here, I've got the welcome screen for version 24. So this comes up when you launch Paramics Discovery 24 from your start menu or desktop icon. And this screen is Paramics Discovery version 25. So what we've introduced in version 25 really is this section here, which is recent models. So we've got a list of the 5 most recent models that you've opened and links to those so you can quickly go back into those. So I'm going to open up a model in each version. So with 24, I will go through the process here of opening existing model. With 25, I'll just click on my recent models. And I'm opening up the same model in both versions. Okay, so another small difference in version 25 is that you now get the full path in the title bar. So you can see with version 24 here, it gets cut off at a point, and we limited the length of that to a certain size, which we felt we could improve just by giving the full path so you can see exactly where the model is. So with version 25 now you can see the full path of where this model is located, and you can find it. A very small change, but hopefully makes some difference. Now, another thing that we've done in version 25 is the ability to open any file that you generate from within the program. So if I go to version 24 again, and I go to my Edit Demand tab and my Matrix Estimation dialog. In Matrix Estimation, there's a lot of generating different files, and we do that using this button here. So I could generate a prior for 24 and save that, and that's fine. That's saved my prior matrix, but I now need to go and browse to that location to open that file. With version 25, if I do the same thing in my Edit Demand tab, go to Matrix Estimation. Now there's quite a lot more in this dialog, which we went into in a previous video tutorial. Again, I'm going to generate the format for the prior matrix file. And I've got lots of different options in here. It doesn't really matter which one I choose for this example. And I'll just call this prior 25 and save. And then what that does is then create this new option, which is to open the export folder. If I want to, I don't have to, and I could click OK. But if I open export folder, it then opens that folder for me, and I can see exactly where the file has been saved, and I can use that file. Okay, another example of that would be in the Edit Network tab and the inspector. Again, if I export my links from the inspector and hit save, I get this option to open that export folder, and it loads that folder for me, and I can see my links which have been exported from the inspector. Okay, now the final thing I want to share with you today is some improvements we've made to the help menu between version 24 and version 25. And I think what I'll do is I'll actually just drag the screen to the side here to make these sit side by side. It might be easiest to demonstrate this. So I've got my version 24 model on the left, my version 25 model on the right. Now if I go to the help menu and license details in version 24, I get this. If I do the same in version 25, I get something slightly different. So in version 24, you could see the area of the model is 1.2 square kilometers being used. I also know the some of the license details because it's telling me that the license is an unlimited license. With version 25, we've got some more information. So you can see the license code. This is the number of the license that's being used. You can see the expiration date for that license, the area that's available, unlimited square kilometers, the area that's being used by the model, which is 1.2, and then whether it's an ITS license or not. So you get more information about the license that is being used, which I think is quite useful as you're using Paramics Discovery. Now, another small change is in the About file, where you can see information in both dialogues. Now, in version 25, we've just added a little bit more, some key links there to our support center. You've got an email address and a web link, and then also an email address to provide feedback on the product. So a few useful links there to help support you, but also to provide feedback. And of course, we'd really encourage anyone using it to do that. The feedback that we receive from our users is so helpful in helping us continue to develop the product well. And then finally, there's a couple of new items added to the help menu in version 25. We've got our option to search our knowledge base. So let me search for something here, gap acceptance, and just have to type that in, hit search, and now this is loading the knowledge base on our Paramics Support Center, and it's searching for gap acceptance, and I'm seeing everything that's coming up under that topic. So you can see there all the different knowledge base articles, video links, and so on for gap acceptance. Okay, and I can do the same on my YouTube channel. Let's say I want to search for parking, and I hit search, and that goes to the Paramics Microsimulation YouTube channel, and it searches for all videos related to parking, and I can browse and see those there. So thank you so much for joining us today as we've discussed some of the improvements we've made to model management within Paramics Discovery version 25. Now, if you haven't tried it yet, you can download version 25 free from our website at www.paramics.co.uk. We've got a few more videos to show you, so we'll be back in a week or two with the next one. Bye for now.